All right. So welcome to evaluating functions. This will be your first day. So what you need is you need this note page in front of you. You need to get this from the guest teacher. And then I'm going to show you how to use Desmos and not do any work and just be able to say, okay, the answer is y equals 0. Okay. Because Desmos is capable of taking x equals -2 and evaluating it, meaning plug in -2, find the answer, and get y equals 0. All right, so I'm going to switch over here to Desmos. All right, so I need to type it in. So y equals, all right, and if you bring up your keyboard, absolute value is down here right above A, B, and C, x, close the absolute value, so I click it again, -2. All right, now I need to know what the answer is. Now, if I go here over to my graph, and I go right here and I click, okay, at -2, okay, I can see that my answer is 0. But what if this nice little dot isn't drawn for me on my screen? Okay, I can just convert to a table. And right here, there's my value, -2, 0. So that's where I got y equals 0 without doing any work. Okay? All right, so that's problem number 1. So let's try problem number 2. So now I'm going to type in my new equation. So y equals the absolute value of x plus 11. And then I'm going to close the absolute value. All right, let me zoom out so I can see my picture. All right, so I have this nice V. All right, now I need to figure out what happens when x equals 8. Okay, and if I zoom, if I look right here and see where my mouse is, so that's 8. If I go up, okay, so I know my value is somewhere around here. Okay, so let's convert to a table. All right, now x only goes from -2 to 2. That's not a problem. I just go down here right below the 2, or I can delete a value. Okay, and I'm going to type in 8, and it evaluates it for me, and it will draw the picture. Okay, so my answer to number 2 is y equals 19. All right, so I'm just going to continue on these problems. All right, so number 3, y equals, and then I need to do x and then squared and then -10. All right, and I want to know what happens when x equals -2. So I'm going to convert to a table. There it is, -2. So my answer is y equals -6. All right, and if I switch over, you can see here I'm filling it out. Okay. All right, switch back to Desmos. So I'm going to x out. I'm going to type in x minus 10 squared. Okay, so y equals parentheses, okay, x minus 10, close parentheses, and then squared. All right, so there's my parabola. That's what that's called if you don't remember. Convert it to a table. All right, it wants to know what happens when x is 11. So I don't have 11 in my table, so I'm going to add it. So I'm going to type 11, and there it is. And notice it drew the dot for me as well again. So my answer to number 4 is y equals 1. All right, 2 more. Okay, so I'm going to x out. So y equals, okay, the square root, okay. All right, so that is, and I can't see it right now, hide, there it is. Okay, so square root of x, and then minus, now look here, see how this is not the example in my worksheet. So I need to back this up, x, and I'm going to hit the arrow key, so that way I'm outside. So -5 is outside, okay? There's my graph, all right? That's a square root function. All right, I'm going to convert to a table. All right, don't worry about those undefined. That's all right. I need to know what happens at 36. So I'm going to type in 36, and my answer is 1. So y equals 1. All right.